Hey guys, it's Trina and this is my August TBR. So these are the books that I'm hoping to read this month. I'm going to start out with the books that I am currently reading or currently between chapters of, and the first of those is Bad Romance by Heather Demetrios. This one was on last month's TBR and I'm about 3/4 of the way through it. Just couldn't finish it up before the end of the month, but I am currently making my way through this one. We'll finish it up in August, so you can expect a review of this one this month. I'm also currently between chapters of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. This one is an audiobook that I am listening to that I currently have out from my library. I listened to the first Harry Potter book a couple months ago and just now got the second book, so I'm slowly making my way through this series as they become available for me through my library. Another audiobook that I'm planning to read this month is Map of Fates by Maggie Hall, which is the second book in the Conspiracy of Us trilogy. I don't know if there's another name for that series. This is a YA conspiracy theory type of series where our main character learns about these ancient secret societies and that she plays a role in one of them. It's been a really fun series. I definitely wanted to continue it, so I was able to get that second book's audiobook from my library and I've got it for the next couple of weeks. Haven't started it yet, but I am definitely planning to continue this series this month. Next is a book that I did put on my June TBR and then I took it off my June TBR because I physically was not able to get this book in time to read it last month, so it's kind of being rolled over to August. That is The Lion Game by Ruth Ware. I am planning to buddy read this with my friend Rebecca from the channel Why Mermaids. I don't normally like to repeat books on my TBR, but since this one is a planned buddy read, I know I will be reading it this month, and I did already talk about what this book is about in last month's TBR, so I won't be repetitive, but if you guys were looking forward to my thoughts on this one, they were postponed for this month. And then the last two books on my TBR for this month, I have put on my TBR specifically because I want to halfway participate in the Unhallowed On, which has a couple of hosts. I know Dylan the Reader 5 is one of them. And Unhallowed On is happening from August 1st through 15th. So it's a 2-week readathon, and the goal of it is for you to read the books you actually own that have been on your shelves for a while and either read them or unhaul them if you don't get to them during Unhallowed-on. I am only putting 2 books on my Unhallowed-on TBR because I just recently unhauled a bunch of books and I've only kept the ones I'm really interested in, so I don't want to unhaul these, but I do want to use the Unhallowed-on as a good motivator to actually start getting to some of these books I've had for a while and haven't gotten to yet. So the first book that I've chosen for Unhallowed-on is Wild Swans by Jessica Spotswood. This came out last summer and it's a summary YA contemporary romance, I believe, so I figure August is kind of the end of summer. I better get on this one so that I can kind of read this summary romance during summer. Jessica Spotswood is an author that I have loved and I really anticipated this book last year and just put it off. So Unhallowed-on will be the perfect opportunity to finally get to this one. I need to do it. I really, really need to do it. And the other book I've chosen for this was on a TBR earlier this year as well. It's Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. Everyone keeps telling me I have to read this book. You need to read it. You're gonna love it. Just read it already. I don't know why I haven't read it already, but again, using this readathon to motivate me to actually get to this book, because again, Becky Albertalli is a favorite author and I was highly anticipating this book and I am a slacker and that needs to quit. That's basically my reasoning for adding these books to that Unhallowed-on TBR. So that is 6 books that I have on my TBR this month, and I don't have a ton of reading plans or a ton of releases coming out in August. My one anticipated release coming out this month is The Rattled Bones by S.M. Parker, but it comes out at the end of the month, so again, I'm just going to save that one probably for September when I'll actually have time to get to it. So I won't be like rushed to finish it up by the end of the month and like fit it into a wrap-up or anything. So I don't think I'll have too many reading distractions this month. Hopefully I will actually stick to my TBR this month, but I never exclusively stick to my TBRs, so we'll see. Again, I always do my TBR check-ins at the end of the month in my monthly reading wrap-ups, so stay tuned for August's reading wrap-up later this month to see how I actually did on this. If you have a TBR for the month or a most anticipated August release, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the comments. Bye!